I think we're live right now. Manu Anand's in the chat. How you doing, bro? So I don't really have a plan for this live stream. I just thought I'd come live and see what's happening with you guys and what's the situation going around in the different places that you guys are hanging out. I know almost everybody in the world is affected in different ways. So I just thought we'd hang out for a bit and and we'd see what's happening around the world and what people are up to. Yo, Abby, what's up? So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are stuck at home. Is Dubai under lockdown? Well, we're not under full lockdown as yet, like the way we are like the way it is in India right now. But we are halfway there. The government has urged most companies to reduce their staffing to about 20%, and that too only if required. As much as possible, people are working from home. For our team, almost everybody's working from home. So we are trying our best to make sure that people don't have to move around. And it's a government initiative. The government is actually going out and doing a disinfection drive. So all the roads and stuff, they're going out and putting disinfectant everywhere. And there is kind of like a lockdown from 8 or 6 p.m. till 8 a.m. or something like that. And on the weekends, we can't really get out much. But, we're trying to avoid going out at all. I do have to go to the office every once in a while for some things, but otherwise I try to avoid it. Savio, hey, what's up, man? I know you're bored, man. I think a lot of people are just bored sitting at home. I did make that video about some cool stuff, cool things that you can do while you're sitting at home, but there's only so much video games and TV that you can do. So just thought I'd come out over here, hang out with you guys for a bit, have some social interaction. So Dubai is kind of under lockdown. The government's not fully locked down everything, but they are definitely encouraging people not to go out as much as possible. Definitely not on the weekends. The only things that are really open are, supermarkets and pharmacies. And only if it's an emergency are you supposed to really get out of the house. So unless it's, really work related or something urgent. Sheikh Hussain says, how are you? I'm doing good, man. Just a little bored. But other than that, doing good. We're all in good health. So that's a good thing. Fazil Moin says, hello. Abby, I would love a beer right now, man. I would love some company for a beer, actually. That would be even better. Amijo Mukherjee. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. What's up? How you doing, man? I just thought I'd come out here, hang out for about half an hour or so, see what you guys are doing, what you guys are up to, how things are in different parts of the world. Faisal Moin said, which area in Dubai? If you mean which area of Dubai I'm in Business Bay, kind of close to downtown. We're getting some jokes in the comments as well. Yanshu Shaker said, "Did you get a chance to watch Special Ops?" No, I did read your comment about your recommendation for that show, and I don't think I have access to it. Which network is it on, or which streaming channel is it on? I forgot again. Nems, hey Anish, how you doing, buddy? Long time. How are things going in Mumbai, man? I've heard it's full lockdown mode in Mumbai right now, which is pretty strange. I just saw a couple of pictures actually from Mumbai. Somebody sent it to me, and it seems like I've never seen Mumbai that empty. It's pretty amazing to see that. So some photographer went out and captured the whole thing. Sorry. Yeah, so some photographer went out and captured Mumbai, and it's just strange to see Mumbai so empty and so clean. It's just it looks so different. Um, who else? Manu Anand says iPhone 9 is coming soon, same shape as iPhone 8 with home button fingerprint. That sucks. We were expecting an iPhone SE 2. I mean, do you really like? Okay, iPhone SE 2 means what? Like the same form factor as an iPhone 5? Like, I don't think that works in today's world anymore. Like, by the way, guys, I'm doing a giveaway of this phone, which is the Realme 6. Great phone, by the way. Really thought it was really cool. Good price, really good features, 90 hertz display. I did a whole review about it. Just go leave a comment on that video if you guys are interested in winning the phone. But when Android manufacturers are offering something like this for $250, the iPhone SE can't really have a small screen anymore, like a 5-inch screen. So they have to, or a 4-inch screen, sorry, that the SE had. So they have to compete. They have to give something at least the size of the iPhone 8. So even then, I feel it's a bit small in today's market to have such a small phone. If they're trying to hit that price point, they have to do that. But hopefully, it should have some cool features. It should have that wide-angle lens, maybe. Let's see what it is. But I'm not super excited for the iPhone 9, and I highly doubt they're going to call it the iPhone 9. That would be a little weird. Anish is saying I should watch Special Ops as well. That's the second recommendation I've got. 1 second. Okay. So let me know what this Special Ops is about. It sounds like it's a good show. Oh, Adu's done. So my cousin, he's actually a music producer, and he's done the background score of Special Ops, apparently. So if you guys have watched that, all the background music is by Adwait Nimlikar. He's a music composer. I'm a little biased since he's my cousin, but he's really good. So you should listen to his music. Let's see some other comments. Excel Man says, "Bhai, kya hal hai? Sab theek hai, bhai." Yeah, it's Amigo. Okay. Which Indian YouTubers do I follow? That's an interesting question. So, I know Mumbaikar Nikhil, so I watch his stuff sometimes, not always. I do follow some of the tech guys. I do like C4E Tech. And then I do watch Technical Guruji as well sometimes. I really like Carrie Minati. Like, I think he's really funny and smart, and like his style of comedy is quite interesting. Who else do I watch on a regular basis? I've been watching this guy recently who's been doing video essays on YouTube. I forgot his name, but like he does some really interesting stuff where he like analyzes different things. It might be like pop culture or different companies and stuff in India, and like he'll give a video essay kind of style. Really enjoy his stuff, actually. He's got some good takes on some of the stuff, and he keeps it entertaining and light. I think his name is Raghav or something like that. But he's good, and he's growing fast. Like I think he's at like 40,000 subscribers or something right now. So I like his stuff. Who else? I like Irfan Junejo as well. He stopped vlogging recently. You guys might have seen him in my vlog before as well. Like he's really good as a Hindi vlogger, or a Urdu vlogger, I should say. He's from Pakistan. Who else do I follow from India? I mean, I've subscribed to like Unique and Rickshawali and like these people, but I don't regularly follow their stuff, I would say. Who else? Give me some good suggestions in the comments, guys, like good Indian YouTubers to follow. I'd love to get into more. I watch way too much YouTube as it is. But I would love to get some good suggestions for people to watch. Especially if they're doing something interesting or different. So Krish Nailani saying Sheikh Zayed Road is empty. Never seen something like that. So Sheikh Zayed Road is the main super highway in Dubai. It pretty much goes across the whole city. Oh no, my light's dead. Shit. Hold up, guys. Okay, that's gonna have to do for now. But yeah, like Sheikh Zayed Road is the main like highway over here, and it's quite weird to see it so empty. Yeah, so Krish, I feel you, man. It's strange times we're living in right now. Amar Khan says, "Love from Mumbai." Are you the Amar Khan? I'm sure you're not, but I'm good, brother. How are you? So the Yanish says special ops is about terrorist blast that took place in the parliament. Sounds interesting. Well, definitely give it a shot. Remind me again which network it's on. I'll try to figure that out. I don't think we get Hotstar here in Dubai, but I'll see if I can figure that out. So when are you announcing the Realme 6 giveaway winner? I'll do it sometime next week. For some reason, that video didn't get to too many people. It's only got like 300 views so far. So I'm just waiting for, a little bit more time. So a few more people have the opportunity to participate in that giveaway. So once, probably next week, I'll do a live stream on Instagram. Or I'll announce the winner on Instagram. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's @Sidzwi. But soon, buddy. It's not going to be too long. I will definitely do it next week. Yeah. Go check out Tanmay Bhatt's channel. Yeah, I do follow Tanmay Bhatt as well, and he's been doing some interesting stuff. I actually met him. And I have some friends in common with him. So hopefully the next time I'm in Mumbai, maybe I can do a video with him. It'll be cool to do that. And he's really going hardcore on his YouTube. Like I think he posts every day. Plus he's got a gaming channel and like a bunch of stuff. I don't follow all his stuff, but yeah, he's been doing some cool stuff lately and growing really fast on YouTube. So that's cool. So Sartak Bhave says, do you take Sell Any Car as your biggest competitor? Sell Any Car and Najarkar are in two completely different industries. So Sell Any Car is in the car arbitrage business. So they buy cars and they sell cars. Actually, from what I understand, they're a car buying platform. So there are many, apparently in Dubai, there's quite a big industry where people will buy used cars from people, refurbish them, sell them either in Dubai itself or in some other market, like where cars are a bit more expensive. So they'll export them and resell them. So what Sell Any Car does is kind of do a live auction. So they will inspect the car, they will review the car, and then put up the details on their live auction site, and then like people from all over the world can bid on that car, and whoever gets the best price wins the car. That's kind of like their business model, and now they're diversifying into different segments. Now they have Sell Any Car as well, so where they sell some of the cars that they buy. And so that's basically their business. You go to their store within 30 minutes, they'll give you a valuation for your car. I've tried the service before. They won't give you the best price. Obviously, the best price is going to be if you sell it to another person, like another individual. Of course, when these companies buy your car, they will mark it down so that they can make a profit when they sell it. But sometimes it's just not worth the hassle to some people. Like, you might have a car that's not in great condition. You might have like a bunch of parts that need to be replaced on your car, and you don't want to make that investment of another, maybe 5,000-6,000 dirhams before the car is in good shape to sell it. So that's where Sell Any Cars customers come in, or somebody just needs to leave Dubai quickly, so they'll sell the car to Sell Any Car. But Ijar Car is something completely different. Ijar Car is a marketplace for car rental companies. So people who want to rent a car either on a monthly basis, which is like so there's leasing, which is like a much longer term. So people will take a car for a year or 2 years or 3 years, like companies sign contracts for multiple years. That's one thing. Then there's monthly rentals where say you're new to Dubai and you just got your driving license, you don't want to buy a car right away. You might rent a car for the first 3-4 months or 5 months, 6 months. So we cater to that. And then we have tourists who come in, or business travelers and stuff who will come and take a car for 3-4 days or a week or 10 days, or people might take a car and go to Oman. So we cater mostly to that audience. So there's no overlap. The only thing that I could think of is maybe we could tie up with Sell Any Car, where when somebody sells a car, we provide them a car rental as a replacement until they have to leave Dubai or whatever their plans are. So that's basically it. I know Sell Any Car is pretty popular on YouTube because of Seg and Yalchin and more vlogs. Brilliant ad campaign, by the way, on their both behalf. It was very strategic and well planned, and pretty much everybody now knows about Sell Any Car all over the world. Sagan actually recently raised, I think, $35 million for Sell Any Cars. So congratulations to him and his business, and all the best. So Amigo Mukherjee says, let's catch up one day. I stay in Al Nahda. Yeah, that's cool, man. Other side of town. So Sarthak Bhave says, have you ever tried Movlog's Fun and Shakes? So yes, I actually did a vlog about it. So me and Mamta went over to check out Fun and Shakes one day. I had no video ideas for that week, so I figured let's just do this. Bumped into Lana Rose and Movlog's mom over there. I've met Mo before as well. When the YouTube space opened up in Dubai, they invited pretty much everybody over 10,000 subscribers. So Mo Vlogs was there as well. So I did meet him for a bit. And so I met Lana Rose and his mother. And the place is decent. It's like a small cafeteria kind of place. And it's got decent food. It's well priced. It's quite reasonably priced. So if you're visiting and if you want to meet up with these guys, they're usually there. They spend a lot of time in Fun and Shakes. At least that's what I've heard. And so Lana was there when I went, and Mo was somewhere else. But it's a decent place. I guess it's worth checking out. Rick is saying, hey, Rick Vlogs, how you doing, buddy? I'm good. So Aditya Aldar is saying, watch Strictly Dumpling. Not sure what that is, but it sounds interesting. Is it something PG? Is it something I can talk about in this video? I'm not sure. So Anish is saying, watch 2 Minute Paper, a recommendation. He's saying not Indian, but a good YouTube channel. If you guys want recommendations for YouTube channels, I've got tons of them. There's so many good YouTube channels out there. It's just amazing how many creative and interesting people there are out in the world. That's what I love about YouTube. It's so such a good outlet for creativity, at least for me, and I see it in other people as well, like who are actively, being creators on YouTube. You can see the passion and the love for it. So, as opposed to regular TV, which is, and I find it amazing how um, individuals can create such high quality and interesting content that can compete with like multi-million budget shows. Like Game of Thrones had like I think 60 million people watching it um, throughout the world, and how much did that show cost? And there are people doing those kind of numbers on YouTube at like a fraction of the budget. So that's what I find super interesting about YouTube. Um, Krishna Alani says, "Are you excited for the Canon EOS R5 8K? Would be Netflix worth." So, in case you guys aren't camera nerds like I am, there's been rumors about this new Canon EOS R5. So, the Canon EOS R is already out. It's a really good full frame mirrorless camera. It's the first mirrorless camera that Canon made. Very similar to the Nikon Z7 that I reviewed and something like a Sony A7 III. But there are rumors that they're going to be releasing an R5 version of this camera, which is going to be able to do 8K. Now, I personally have two cameras. I have the Sony A6500 and the A6400, which are both capable of shooting 4K. But I do not shoot in 4K. I always shoot in 1080p. And then the reason is because the size of the video files is so massive. And sometimes we do like podcasts, which are like, we record for an hour and a half or something. That would be like 50 gigs if I shot it in 4K. So there are advantages to shooting stuff in 4K, especially when you're doing reframing and stuff like that. But I think for YouTube, 1080p is plenty. So I wouldn't be buying a Canon EOS R5, but I do know there are the MKBHDs of the world out there who will go out and buy an EOS R5. And I'm glad that Canon's finally pushing the envelope when it comes to, pushing the specs on their cameras. They're always late to adopt new technologies, but, their autofocus system is probably the best. So let's see, maybe if it's cheap enough, and the autofocus is as good, then it'd be something worth checking out. So Vrick Vlog says, if a visitor does not have a Dubai license, can he drive in Dubai? So yes, you can, especially if you're from India. If you get an international driving license and you come to Dubai, then and you're on a tourist visa, then you can drive. If you have an international driving license, but you get a residence visa, so you come to Dubai as a student, or if you come to Dubai for a job, then you cannot drive. So specifically for international travelers, you can drive with international driving license. For UK, US, European countries, you can just drive in Dubai. It's the same situation actually. Like you can't drive, and if you have a residence if you have a residence visa, you need to have local driving license. Canon confirmed the 8K full frame mirrorless. Is this new news? The Canon R5, the RS5 is out. I didn't know that. Where is your pet, bro? It's so long since you've not shown or talked. Okay, hold on. Zoe! Come here, Zoe. Come. Hey, come. Come. There you go. This is, in case you guys don't know, this is my dog Zoe. Zoe, say hi, Zoe. Suraj Shetty says, love the vid, says stay safe. Thank you, bro. So Krish is saying the Canon EOS R5 will be approximately 15,000 dirhams onwards. Damn, dude, that's steep. In rupees, that's like, what, 30 lakhs? No. Sorry, 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs. That's crazy, dude. That's a lot of money. But, I mean, there's only a handful of cameras in the world that can do 8K, and they all cost a lot more than that. So, I'm sure people will pay the money for that. Like, I don't know though, man. Like, but a Sony A7 III costs like $2,000, and this is like $4,000. That's a lot. Zoe, what happened, Zoe? She's actually not been feeling well, so she's a little down. How are you, baby girl? You want to sit here? No? I guess not. That's worth an Activa scooter. Yeah, man, it's a lot of money. I was actually thinking of picking up an Activa scooter the next time I was in India. The thing is, my parents stay in Pune, and it's been, I think it's been 15 years since I've ridden a bike. So I thought just for fun, I would pick up an Activa scooter. I think Activa scooters are much cheaper than that. Aren't they around a lakh rupees in India? So I was thinking of just picking one up to keep in Pune, and maybe my brother can use it when he's there as well. Or if you guys have any good recommendation for a cheap scooter, let me know in the comments. Currently, which phone do I have? I have the iPhone 7 Pro. That's my daily driver. And I also have this Realme X2 Pro. So I use these two right now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And iPad 10.5. I don't use the Android phone that much. I just use it to check out the apps. And we're currently in the process of building an app for Ajarkar as well. So I need to test that out and stuff. So that's what I use it for mostly. But it's a great phone. The X2 Pro, for the price, you get an OLED screen, 90 hertz display, decent cameras, the teardrop notch. I mean, it's all good. It's a good phone. Don saying, can you send me a new iPad Pro? Bro, I think you should be sending me one, man. But did you guys check out the new iPad Pro? I mean, I did a video about it, which did pretty well. I think it got some 10,000 views or something like that. I got a lot of hate for that video. I don't know why. I think, I kind of clickbaited the thumbnail, but it wasn't that bad. Like I basically, Apple allows you to check out their devices in augmented reality. So I took a picture with the iPad on my desk and me standing next to it. So it looked like I actually had the new iPad, but I didn't. So I guess a lot of people clicked on it thinking they get to check out the new case, which is the coolest thing about the new iPad, I guess. And I guess they were disappointed because I was just covering the release information that Apple put up. What a stealthy release, though. It just came overnight. And I think the new iPad is not that big of an upgrade. You just get an extra camera and the LiDAR sensor, which I think 95% of people won't use. But specs-wise, I've also been looking at some of the differences in the benchmarks and stuff, and it's not that much of a difference between the new iPad and the old iPad. Maybe a little bit more graphics performance, but I don't think you're going to notice it that much. But that new case looks amazing. So I really want to hear more details, see a review of it or something, because that looks like the biggest change for the iPad. a more capable, like a laptop-like device. Did I say iPhone 7 Pro? I meant iPhone 11 Pro, yeah. Okay, seriously, Microsoft Duo or Samsung Fold 2? I think I'd go for the Samsung Fold 2. Already, I feel like the current Samsung Fold looks better than the Duo, because the Duo has like this, you can see the hinge in the middle, or you can see the separation between the two screens. Definitely the Samsung Fold 2, because I'm sure they already improved the tech so much from the initial Fold to their new flip phone. So, the Z Flip or whatever it's called. So waiting to see how that technology finally translates into something that's, more digestible for the public. It needs to be cheaper for sure. It can't be at the prices that it is at right now. Nobody's going to buy it, or not enough people are going to buy it for it to be mass market enough. And it needs to not have the crease, and it needs to be more durable. So if they can figure out those three things, I think it's going to be amazing to have these foldable phones. Like, if you guys have been seeing Westworld or know about Westworld, the way they have their tablets, like, that would be so cool to have. Like, you open your phone and it just folds out into something bigger for using that. I think that would be cool. Rockin says, do you know Irfan Juneju? Yes, I do, bro. We did a couple of videos together as well. Really nice guy, super humble. I love his stuff. I think he's such a creative video creator, video maker. I think Zoe's getting tired of you guys. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to run soon as well. I got to go have dinner. Kishore Shaman says, hi, Sid. Happy quarantine. GCSE Chemistry, Muthu says hi. What's up, man? When's the next collab with Irfan? Dude, Irfan got married and he stopped making vlogs. So I don't know what his situation is. If he ever comes to Dubai, I'll definitely try to catch up with him. I'm a fan of his work, so I love seeing how he does his stuff and how he shoots and how he makes his videos. So that'd be cool. And when's the next collab with Mumbai Nikhil? Same situation, bro. If I'm ever in Mumbai or if Nikhil's in Dubai, then maybe we'll try to do something. But otherwise, like, as of right now, the situation doesn't look good. I was supposed to travel to Mumbai for my cousin's wedding on next week, which is obviously not happening anymore. So we got to see how long the situation lasts before we can make any travel plans or anything like that. So Don's asking me PS5 or Xbox Series X. Now this is a very interesting question. If you guys don't know, I love my gaming stuff. So in reality, I think I'm probably gonna have both, but I'm probably not gonna buy both at the same time. So I love the PlayStation exclusives. So God of War, Last of Us, Spider-Man, Uncharted. Like, there's so many good exclusives on the on the PlayStation side of things that I think I'd probably have to get a PlayStation 5 first. But lately, Microsoft's strategy has been super interesting because they're going all in on Xbox Game Pass. So if you guys don't know what that is, they have like this subscription service where you pay $15 a month. And I think they have an offer where the first 2 months or 3 months is for $1 if you buy it, where you can download all their games. And it's all the exclusives. They have multiple games from third parties as well. Really good, AAA titles and stuff. So I think Game Pass has amazing value for money. And if you're the type of gamer who's not, who like wants to play a bit of everything, then Game Pass is awesome. So, and I love Halo. Like I have to play the next Halo. So it's going to be a tough call, man. I need to see the prices of both the consoles. Like the Series X looks like it's going to be more powerful, but also more expensive. So if the Series X is coming in at like $600 and the PS5 is coming in at like $450, $500, then I think the PS5 is going to kill the Xbox Series X. But let's see, man. I'm excited about both consoles. They look like they're going to be super powerful. And every time the console generations come, that's when you really see the biggest jump in graphic fidelity and game engines and things like that. Because even though PCs, like right now, PCs are super capable, the game developers just don't put enough into it, because the size of the market that has those really super high-end PCs is pretty small, whereas lots and lots of people have consoles. So when the console makers come out with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, just hold on one second. That's when you're going to see like the biggest difference between all these between the graphics and things like that. Like already there've been a few previews, like forgot the name of the game, Sona's Sacrifice or something like that. It looked incredible, and I'm sure like every game is going to run at 4K 60 frames a second on the Xbox Series X, so it's going to be absolutely awesome. Any gaming setup soon? So I was actually thinking of doing a video, since I'm stuck at home, about PlayStation VR and the things you can do in it now and some of the cool experiences that are there on PlayStation VR. Let me know if you guys think if that's a good idea for a video, because there's some really cool things that you can do in VR right now that you might not know about. So I was thinking of doing that kind of in the next couple of days. Bro, are you playing PUBG? So yeah, I do play PUBG sometimes, not very often, and when I do, it's on the phone or on the iPad, and I mostly play it to test out new phones, because I want to see the performance across different phones on how PUBG plays. So but no, I wouldn't say I'm an active PUBG player where I'm very competitive or anything like that. I just play it every once in a while for fun if I'm bored. Yeah, so I'm not actively a PUBG player. Omizioxy says, I'm bored too. Can I make you a banner? Sure, bro. Go ahead. If it's good, I will use it. You can send it to my email, siddharthvlog@gmail.com, and I'll have a look at it. And if it's good, I'll definitely credit you with it. Okay? So, does Ijarkar do internships for students? We don't do internships as of right now, but things might change really soon. When we do, we will post it up on our website under the, we will have a section where you can apply for the internship, and I will announce it on this channel as well when we do it. But as of right now, the situation, we need to figure out what's happening with this situation right now, because as you know, almost every single business is affected, including ours. So just trying to navigate what's happening right now before we push for a lot of new initiatives that we had for this year. A lot of this stuff is already ready and ready to be pushed out. New app, new partner experience, lots of things that we are working on in the back end. But once it starts rolling out, hopefully we scale up a little bit, and then that's when we will start hiring, maybe. But now with all this stuff going on, hard to tell what the situation is going to be like in the next 2-3 months, or even in the next 6 months. Expo 2020 was something that we were looking forward to as a business. Let's see what happens with that. I mean, there's lots of things up in the air right now. So, but as soon as we do start hiring, I will announce it on this channel in some way or the other. I will make a post about it as well. What games do you play the most right now? Right now, I am playing this game called Detroit Being Human. It's an exclusive on the PS4. I'm liking it so far because I like sci-fi and I like artificial intelligence and those kind of things. So it's a story-based game about androids kind of coming to life, kind of similar to something like Westworld. So far, I'm really enjoying it, and the graphics. Oh my god, the graphics are just ridiculous on this game. It's so good. Sometimes I'm looking at a frame and I'm just like, wow, that looks like it's almost real. So it's so good. And then before that, I was playing Sekiro. Super hard game. Like, that game is so difficult. I have to play it for a couple hours, then I leave it and I don't go back to it for a couple of days because it's too hard. It's too stressful. And then I was playing Gears of War 5 before that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wind up the live stream. It's been fun chatting with you guys. Maybe I'll probably do this more often since I am at home. So we can hang out every once in a while. So, so hit that subscribe button, click on the notifications, and you'll be informed when we go live. And if you haven't already commented on that previous video of mine about the Realme 6, or if you know anybody who's interested in the Realme 6, Raghav saying Sekiro made me contemplate my life. Trust me, bro, I know what you feel like right now. What am I watching on Netflix? I'm watching Ozark on Netflix right now. Ozark season 3 is out. I mean, saying everything in Dubai. Everything's good, bro. We're just a little locked into the house right now. It's not full lockdown. But it's social distancing and staying at home and all that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wind up. So so just a reminder about the Realme 6 giveaway. If you guys want to win this, just leave me a comment on the previous video. It's an international giveaway, so anywhere in the world, I'll ship it to you guys. And guys, I'll see you later. Bye.